Hey, this is marketing coach David. So we're on the passive income starter kit YouTube channel. So the first thing I want to show you here, here's the best shortcut that you can take to kind of fill in your title and description. So you should already have a description in your in the default, right? Your default settings, when you go to settings on the left, you can set up a default title and description. So you want to fill in the description. Basically, the first and best tip you can do is to fill in this description completely. Put in your social media links if you have any. Your keywords should be at the beginning and at the end, and your call to action should also be at the beginning and end. You can see I have the keywords here, keywords list that I copied from below, which is right here. Okay, just click on that, copy all of the keywords that show up that you use. Okay, you don't really need more than 10 keywords. You try to use longer keywords because they'll hit a lot better over time. You don't want to use, basically, you don't want to use any keyword phrase for SEO that is 2 words or less. Um, Even 3 words, is a little bit okay. You can use it, but don't use too many. You can see I have passive income online right there, passive income ideas. So I try to stretch it out to at least 4 words each. Sometimes you can't avoid it and you need like that 3 words like work from home, right? But you can also kind of extend them, work from home, online business kind of a thing, right? You can add to them uh, because as long as the main keyword phrase is in here, it's uh, Google and YouTube is gonna recognize them. They'll both see that when they scan all the videos and the keywords that you're using. You can see make money online with digital products, right? So I just tried to extend it as much as I could. Here's the starter kit system.io store that I have. Okay, so I use system.io for longtailscorpion.com, which is where all my digital products and blog is and everything. And also system.io does have a store that you can create, just like a Linktree or Beacons, right? It's a little stand store is a very popular one that many people use on Instagram. You'll see that Facebook, right? Stand store. Well, it's the same thing. You create your own store. You can add products. It's very similar and a lot cheaper than Stand Store. Does the same thing, right? It does a lot more because it's system.io. It's actually an all-in-one software that you can use for websites, for your blog, and everything else like that. Okay, so I want to show you here too. If you have, for example, social media links, make sure you put them at the bottom because you don't want to take up valuable space at the top with links here. I mean, you can add like one or two, right? I know I can't put in this full URL right now because I just got to verify the account because it's a fairly new channel. So if I put in something like instagram.com/, my channel, which is Passive Income Starter Kit, and this video, by the way, is promoting the passive income creation toolkit where I combine a course. It's a 6 PDF course for only $49. So for the price of one PDF, you get all six, and that's all you need to start your online digital products business. Courses, create courses, and I've got two courses available on Longtail Scorpion as well. So I can put in, let me see if this will allow it. See, this is that's the YouTube channel. So you can't put in, when you put in at, right? If I do Longtail Scorpion, um, let me see here, Longtail Okay, so it didn't show up again for whatever reason. Let's see. It should have. I think just because I canceled it, it won't. Let me see here. Let me get the spelling here because you can't see it. Longtail. And you got to start over. Longtailscor. There it is. Okay. So those are the two channels. Sorry for that. So both of these are on Instagram. And you can see here, because of this URL, the HTTPS, it'll give you the error. See, when this description box turns red, that means there's an error. Okay, so you can see it says to make external links clickable, you got to complete the one-time verification. So I still have to do that, obviously, but all you got to do is just take this off. Okay, and the red goes away. Okay, so there, and most people know, you can copy and paste the URL, um, URLs to your browser. Okay, so where did I leave off here? Okay, so the best shortcut, and I know this video is going too long, but I want to make sure I emphasize this when you're creating any kind of YouTube videos, because it's important for SEO, okay? Search engine optimization. That's one of my expertise in digital marketing. So you want to use vidIQ, first of all. vidIQ is the app for YouTube where you can fine tune your keywords with the title and description. Now, the shortcut that I wanted to tell you was, besides making sure that you have all your keywords, right? Put your keywords, put your call to action at the top and bottom. So you're just copy and pasting this. See, this would be my call to action, right? These two sections. Call to action, where you're instructing people to go and click something, right? To take action. And then the keyword bunch here, the keyword phrases are here. So make sure it's at the top and the bottom somewhere. So you can see I put it right below kind of the summary here of the passive income creation toolkit, and I put it at the bottom here, the same thing. Okay, you can see I still have over 1150 characters that I can put in my description. Do I really need to fill it completely? No, not necessarily. No. As long as there's a lot of information that you need to convey for the video that people can take action, right? Because I did put the social links, right? I got my 2 YouTube channels. I put the Instagram account over here, right? So yeah, you want to put in, I would say the other thing you want to do is put in all your social media links. So, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, right? You can also put in your YouTube links, the different links, the URLs to the different videos that you have in your channel. Okay. So, besides that, a little trick that I'm doing here is you want to copy these suggestions of titles and uh, pretend that they're keyword phrases. Okay, you can't click the check mark, because if you click the check mark, it's going to replace the title that you already have. You don't necessarily want to do that, but what you want to do is, the easy way to do it, okay, is I'm going to copy this. Okay, that's the title I want to use. So you always want to have your title at the top with a call to action, which I have. Okay, so I'm going to make room here, and I'm going to add that title. Let me see if it did it. Yeah, it did it. And I'm going to copy and paste it down here. They basically act as, especially with hashtags, they basically act as keyword phrases. So I can use all these, and there's only 5 of them, but it helps with ranking the video when people search for it. It helps overall just like having this list of keywords, right? Well, vidIQ is telling you these are excellent titles to use, but just because it's not in the title doesn't mean it's not useful, right? So I'm going to put them in the description. Copy and paste. Okay. These are awesome for added keywords. You just click the check mark on the right. Okay. As long as it's applicable to your video, you can put it in there. Let's see all these hashtags. Oh, all these. I'm gonna click on see, and that's the other thing. Use those long tail keywords. So use the longer ones. This is entrepreneurship. I'm gonna use entrepreneurship lifestyle. Okay, and then the last one is this digital product toolkit. So I'm gonna copy that. Okay, and put that down here and pick a long keyword. So see, this hashtag is just passive income. I don't want that. I want something longer, at least 3 words for all your keywords if you can help it. Okay. Passive income tools, stream, right? You got a couple good choices. You don't need to use dates because they're outdated anyway. It's not even worth it. All right. I'll just pick secrets. That's fine. Now I want to okay, I have 2 options. I can copy and paste my original title that I want to use and just put it back up here, okay, and leave this as it is. But I can also click this circle and redo these title suggestions. Okay, so it should give me, uh, even without a vidIQ subscription, I think I have a free subscription right now. Um, Even without a subscription, it's still going to generate these titles. Okay, so it gave me 5 brand new ones that they like. So what am I going to do? Copy and paste. So let me do this. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm on my last one of this new regenerated refresh titles. Okay, copy and paste. And there's a reason they do use hashtags. So they are important. They do help. That's basically why they use them. Is because it'll help people find them, right? So another thing, a shortcut you can do or idea in creating your videos is all these titles that they give you, you can just use to repurpose either a long video that you did that's on the same subject. So see, this video is only 2 minutes long, right? It's a short. And vidIQ actually did create 3 of them for me, right? I could even put in the titles in these new recreated shorts that it created for me, right? And it wants to publish it right to my channel. So use these, and whether you're like me, if you're doing an on-screen video like this, whatever, as long as it's on that topic, then just create a bunch of shorter videos. It doesn't have to be long. As long as you're given value, like this video, I know it's like 14 minutes right now, but as long as you're finding value, people find value in the video, then it doesn't matter the length, whether you're creating an hour-long video, on a certain topic and you're explaining everything, or it's a shorter one like this, or create something that's like 3 to 5 minutes on each little topic, right? That you have on these titles. All you need is one specific topic, one specific idea to cover. Okay. And that's why I wanted to cover this. I want to see also if it'll refresh again. Yeah, see, I don't have credits for it. It wants me to upgrade. But I've got 10 really good titles just from my free account. Now I'm going to copy and paste this back up there because this was the original title. Now you're probably asking, why don't I want to use this? Why nobody told me about digital product hack? Um, I do like it. So what I'm going to do is, let me see, because it gives me an 80. Whenever that's green, that's what you want to use. I forgot where the number cutoff is, if it's at like 70, 75, or 80 for green. But I don't like the short hashtag. I want longer hashtags. So I want to use success. And you see I got 91 characters. Passive income, I want to use a longer one. Don't use the short ones. Okay. Um, I want to use passive income tools. Okay, there we go. So I got 97 out of 100 characters. All right, so that's good. Why nobody told me about this digital product hack. I'd like to word it differently. Let me see if I can figure out the better title, but I know it's going to change here. Even if I say I like stay-at-home parents because it's targeting them as well, but I do have it in here. It's kind of like, okay, tricky. You know what? Let me use my original because I do have this title, Why Nobody Told Me, right there. Okay. And I'm going to change that hashtag to tools. All right. I'm going to use my original title because I want to show Kendra and introduce her to everyone. So I don't have to have a hashtag. So I'm going to leave it like that because that's how I originally had it. Okay. So let me do that. And then you're just going to go through, um, make sure you have all your links in your descriptions, make sure you fill it out. Try to have close to 4,000 characters out of the five if you can. You want to stuff it as much as you can with good information, right? Don't keyword stuff it. In other words, don't keep copy and pasting all these keywords a bunch of times. Just do it twice. That's enough. Okay. Google will rank your video uh, and uh, and make it available to people. Okay. So see, digital products for beginners. That's a great long tail keyword. You got 4 words there. And I'm going to take out something else like work from home. I think how to make money online. I don't like that as much. So digital products for beginners. Let me make sure that that's in there because that's a good long tail keyword. I'm going to put it even at the beginning. Digital products for beginners. And you can use variations of that, right? So let's say this was strictly for digital products, which it is. It's for digital products business, right? Um, I've got, let's see, digital products online. Let me see where it is. Make money with digital products. Okay, so I got a few other instances. I don't need all of these, but what I want to do is create variations on that good specific keyword of digital products and just reference it, right, for stay at home parents, digital products business for. See, and I went over the 5,000 characters. So you just got to watch that. Stay at home. I'm just going to finish this. Okay. So I can just take out one of these 3-word passive income online business pat. That's fine. I'll just take out those two. Okay. So now I'm below 5,000. I'm going to, because I created a new list, I want to copy and paste this over the other list. Control C. I'm on a Windows computer, if you didn't notice. And I'm just going to replace that. And the reason I do that is because it's a new list, right? I got better keywords that I wanted to use and just replace them with commas. And I did go over the limit. It looks like because it turned red, right? The box turned red. I'm over 110 characters. So I can just take out, um, I don't have to have the YouTube channels. Let me see where I'm at. 61 characters. So I can just take out a couple over here. I'll just take out just enough on the bottom. It's okay. I'd rather leave them at the top. So you see I'm 2 characters under 5,000, which is perfect, right? And I got the the original keywords here. Okay, that's the list. You want to keep the more important keywords you want to rank for at the beginning of the list. And you can also make these on one line each, like do that, but it's going to take up more characters. So since I'm tight on characters, I won't do that. And make sure you copy and paste your description in your Google Doc, or whatever doc um, software you happen to use. I was trying to think of the word. Um, and then I have my, let me see, I have my system.io and Canva links there. So I wanted to add those in there. And I'm trying to think if I already did that or not. I don't think I did because I did all these titles. Yeah. So I want to put that there. Let me do that. Okay. So I use Google Doc. I pasted the description here. Let me just see how big that is from where I pasted it, which was all of this right there. And you can go to tools in Google Doc if you use Google Doc, and just tools, click word count just to see characters and stuff. And Word 755 words is about 49, 41 characters, right? But I do want to put these links in, um, because yeah, they're my affiliate links, but they're also for free accounts. So it's just giving people, like you guys who watch my videos, the ability to utilize uh, these links and these accounts to help you grow your business. So I'm going to go back to YouTube, and I'm just going to go to the links section. Bear with me here. I got Instagram is there. Um, and there's my system.io. I mean, that's my website. So let me see. Erase that. And obviously, I went over the characters. So I'm going to try to erase as much as I can. Let me fine tune this. Okay, I took out a sentence at the bottom, and it won't let you see, it's red, so it won't let you have that full URL until you verify. So I'm just going to take that off. Okay, just take that off. All right, so I got the system.io account. I got my website there. Okay, and just make a space. You can space these out as much as you can. It only takes up one extra character, so you should be good to go. All right, so that's what I wanted to show you. I know it was a long video. Apologize for that, but at least I got all the information in on these tricks about YouTube SEO, creating good titles and good descriptions for you, and how to repurpose those the content with these, using these titles, use the hashtags, right? And use your long tail keywords as much as you can. Okay. So instead of passive income right here, I'm gonna keep changing them. Just make sure they're at least 3 words long. Digital business. Um, yeah, I don't like that. I'll just do digital business training, right? Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you. I'll see you in the next video.